Oh, real.
Stupid. I'm back, guys. I'm back. With my sister. Let's go.
Playing the trumpet.
Playing the trumpet.
So don't judge.
When I drop top, da 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 da. Ooh, I still like the white ones.
Okay, what about a slashing forward?
Now slashing forward, it's a little rough around the edges.
But yeah, I got player of the game last night. It was cool. When I dropped, I don't know why I have that song in my head.
Let's check out NDA's start lineup. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his
Dang, we still don't have Steph Curry.
and he'll be next to Turner at the 5.
How long is he gonna be out, bro?
And for the Warriors, we've got Butler. Stephen Curry's out there with the beast. Then it's Kuminga, and it's Green in at the 5, roaming the paint. And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. GA, we are right in the thick of the season. It's an overlooked challenge for these players right now.
Staying fresh.
Oh, never mind, he is back.
Your body and your mind. That'll pay dividends in the stretch run.
Now, here's Halliburton. The 3. A shot by Nembhard, no good. Kuminga, pass to the beast. It's rebounded by Indiana. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
Yeah, and they swept this matchup the 2 times they played last year. They held the advantage on paper and on the court.
Well, you know there was a big gap in talent between the two teams. But changes are always made, and we'll see how they match up this time.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to drag, and there's the help defensively.
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now, here's Siakam. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Now, certainly one of the more unique shots in the NBA. Gets it done.
Really?
You know, credit to Halliburton and the organization she's played for. Because a lot of them would have changed or tried to rebuild their shot. Halliburton and his organization knew the shot worked, and he stuck with it. And now he's one of the best shooters at his position.
Now, here's Butler. Following the miss by Pascal Siakam. And the shot is good.
Signature move by Butler right there. Strong drive, followed by the finish through contact. That's him in a nutshell.
Here's the beast. Emma covering. Here's the beast. And it's good.
First on the board.
Pacers have gone 0-4, missing their first 4 field goals. Down low. Here's Nembhard. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist.
There it is. After 4 straight misses, has finally nailed him.
Curry passes to the Beast. Lays it up off the glass. The Beast gets a second bucket of the night.
Nice feed. You can see how Curry makes his offense flow, even when he's not strong.
Siakam kicks to Turner. Halliburton passes to Siakam. Feeds it to Turner. Draymond Green grabs the miss.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
This is the Butler. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Podziemski, he's checked in for Golden State. Neesmith, he's checked in for the Pacers.
Oh, it pulled me out already. Imagine actually playing with Steph Curry, that would be awesome.
Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors. The Beast comes in for Stephen Curry. The Pacers also in the sub. Andrew Nemeth is checked in for Aaron Neesmith. Here's Jackson Davis. Still scoreless. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. On the court for Indiana, Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Mathurin in at the 3, the small forward. And while we've got him on, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Olmo. David?
Thanks, Kevin. The Beast in the last matchup against the Timberwolves was a tribute player. He finished with 17 points, and you love what he gives his team at all end. Surprise attack from a guy who's typically viewed as a role player. See if he can continue to play a larger role in tonight's game.
Thanks, David. He took command and really led the fight for his team.
Like someone who's looking to take control, but then again, tonight can turn out to be a different story.
I think he's got to find the appropriate balance between not forcing it and not settling.
Nembhard with it, covered by Hield. Halliburton inside the 3-point line. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting more. We have Shams Charania on the other end. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, after the run to the conference finals last season, the Pacers moved to secure their roster moving forward, re-signing Pascal Siakam and Obi Toppin, and then extending Andrew Nembhard. With a young team that's already shown so much promise and areas upside and staying the course, this team should have some staying power for years to come, guys.
No doubt about it. All right, Shams, we appreciate your report. Here's Halliburton after the made shot from the Beast. Siakam kicks to Turner. A 3-pointer off the mark. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They lead by 4. Epic counts. And that's now 10 points for the Beast.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, made to a height disadvantage, he recognizes that and still able to score.
Nembhard with it, covered by Hield. Back to Turner. Lets it go from deep. That shot, no good. He gets that one. And now it's an 8-point lead.
I got 10 points, bro.
Two-for-one opportunity here if they want.
And no doubt they'll get from them.
Turner looking around. Now here's Hield. Nembhard covering. Pass to Moody. Here's the Beast. 23 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
A split-second play that almost came up with the steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it.
How do you dunk?
So it's the Golden State Warriors. Andy, hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Look at the Beast. He's really been playing well.
Struggle is so
We just
real.
love the patience in that first half. Waited until we got the look we wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute. And this guy has done just that.
Kuminga with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Green. And it's the Beast in at the two spot. That's the Warriors' spot. It seems every season goers, we have players speak out on being unhappy with their role.
Well, consider, Kevin, that if you're one player on a roster in the NBA,
Gonna blow up.
but also at mid-table, you don't get there without that nature, which means you want to play.
And so here is Indiana, trailing by 10. Shot is good off the bathroom and in. Halliburton's got his second best of the game.
Wherever he's gone, the shot has followed. Halliburton perfecting his craft in the mid-range.
Inside, here's the Beast. It's rebounded by Indiana. They need a good offensive possession. And it's Mathurin missing.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Curry pass to the Beast. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing. Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
LaVine passes to Butler. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Here's Halliburton. 6 points for him. Shoots over Podziemski. And Halliburton with the basket on the assist by Turner.
Well, you love when guards are unafraid to get to the painted area and finish. Go ahead, Tyrese.
Here's the Beast. Good on the
Yeah, 3-pointer.
The Beast's got 5 points now in the quarter. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been...
We have a 21-point lead to end the quarter.
And then back to the action here. And let's listen to head coach Rick Carlisle with the game with his guys. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more
When
the
I
same
drop
from
top,
that first three quarters. On the court for Indiana. In the post, it's Toppin Turner. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with T.J. McConnell. And it's Neesmith in at the small forward position. And it's Halliburton missing.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Shots good by the Beast.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to block the door. He's been going all night.
The pass to Neesmith. Outside Turner. No one near him. It's good.
Well, you just love how Miles Turner goes right up with it, right? No hesitation, catch and shoot.
Here's the Beast. He's covered by McConnell. The Beast. The Pacers pull it in.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit. Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back in that same area. There is an imagination of creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
McConnell passes to Neesmith. It's stolen. And it's the Warriors on the break. Here's the Beast. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And that's now 19 points.
My nickname for this is the Beast.
Let's look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disrupting in terms of what they've done offensively.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Great renowned players are not.
Dang, Steph Curry has 16 points. 19. Huh, we both have 19.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Obi Toppin's checked in for Thomas Bryant. Pascal Siakam comes in for Isaiah Jackson. Benedict Mathurin is checked in for Neesmith. And Halliburton subbed in for Shepard.
I just made another three-pointer look friggin' go.
This game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
McConnell passes to Siakam. That passes off the back. They're making it a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead eventually becomes.
The Beast can't hit.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that's underpassing.
Okay.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor.
Bye.
It seemed like he had his mind made up.
A shot by McConnell, no good. Here's the Beast. An easy 2 points on the low.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready. So,
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This evening might have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a critical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciate it, and we saw at times just direction. Of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well.
Hello, guys. I don't even know what the freak is happening. Hey, buddy. Come on. Come on. Hold on, hold on. I gotta do something. Okay. Dang it. The way I just fell, bro. Why do I keep falling? Hi. Nope.
Let's get everyone ready to start.
Alright. Okay.
Let's get set up.
I don't understand this. Ah. Let's see what I get today, buddy. I don't know what this is, bro. Oh. Okay, we're playing the game now.
So I just went build for center. It is 7-foot, 7-4 wingspan, so a little short wingspan, but pushing on the game for wide center. Two-way inside out playmaker. Now we're playing a game where everybody wants to be well-rounded. Well-rounded. You're able to have a toe shot at 92, and then standing up at 90. So what this does.
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. In a forward form, it's James and Hashimoto. Good one out there with Luka
Steph Curry, let's go, buddy.
Roaming the paint. And for the Warriors, they've got Jimmy Butler. Curry is out there with the Beast. Then it's Kuminga. And it's Green in at the center position. This is the most wonderful time of year. Christmas and the NBA. All wrapped up right into one beautiful package.
It is, partner. And as a player, it was always an honor to play in those Christmas Day games. And now it's an honor for us as announcers to call it. It's one of the best days on the NBA calendar.
Doncic from deep three-point land. The long-distance three is good.
Luka knows he can get that shot off quickly, simply trusting his instincts there.
Here's the Beast. And he hits the basket.
Ooh, and they got a foul already, sir?
And that's an example of playing big to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at it. Get to the rack.
Number 12.
The Lakers on offense. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Here's the Beast, following the bucket by the Lakers. Good shot there, and it's off target. Now, here's Doncic.
I'm covering friggin' LeBron and freaking bullcrap.
Pass to James. Curry with the rebound. And we've got that 2K insider, Shams Charania on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks, Scott. The Lakers this summer signing first-time head coach J.J. Redick. He's a veteran of 15 seasons. The sharpshooters rising broadcasting had been meteoric. The Lakers really want Redick to be their long-term head coach. But the question, with an aging superstar in LeBron, how much patience will exist in L.A. for Redick learning on the job?
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Okay, Shams, we appreciate your report.
Oh, I freaking blocked it.
Always going up for the alley-oop here, and Hayes throws it down.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both kids in that play, guys, were fantastic.
The Beast. Rebound
Really?
the Lakers. This game against Golden State is the first time they've met this season.
And while they swept the season series against them last year, making it pretty clear how much separation exists between the two teams.
I mean, one is a playoff team, the other, question mark, not so much. Things change, and you're only as good as your last win, so we'll see how they handle things tonight.
So it's the Warriors now. After the basket
Oh
from
my
Los Angeles.
gosh.
And that one clearly gets the whistle. Two shots coming out.
Playing hard, which is always the way he goes. It's a foul, but keep pushing and takes his shot. Playing through contact.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings. And that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport. Magic's ability to affect winning is right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
And the first one works. And really, Clark, Luka Doncic is a one-man running through on the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he's special. His IQ, his size, the way he can make shots against tough defense. He's got the lean back. He's got the crafty move.
State. Moses Moody, he's checked in for Brendan Pajemski. And it's the Beast in for Stephen Curry. Len's checked in for the Lakers. Cadet comes in for James, taking a look at Los Angeles. Connect out there with Hachimura. Then there's Doncic. Then it's Goodwin. And it's Len in at the 5. Here's Moody. Still yet to score. And now the latest from our reporter, David Alden.
Thanks, Kevin. The Beast in the last match against Indiana was Chicago. He scored 24 points and he capitalized quite a few times from distance, which was huge. And it was important for them to break that losing streak. He was a big reason why they were able to do it.
Excellent game again. He was very assertive in that last game.
Absolutely made his presence felt. And I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to get it going early here tonight.
Yeah, I agree. They really need him. They need his energy, and they need his talent on the floor.
Los Angeles leading by 14. Here's Doncic. And then dunk by Doncic.
What was I doing, bro?
Physical gifts. Taking flight right there.
Warriors have gotten all of their first shots to go here in the second quarter. Here's Green. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the lead. Green's got 6 points.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Doesn't go either for Doncic. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for Golden State. It's a 14-point game. They defeated Indiana in their last.
Oh, no. With a kind of swag and really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
The pass to the Beast. That's a go from the wing. By Doncic.
Well, they'll be happy with that, though. It didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Warriors trail by 14. Kuminga the pass to the Beast. That one goes in. 9 points for the Beast.
Around 8 of their last 10 coming off a 6.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
And again, no good by the Lakers.
Yeah, and that 3-point shot really has the ball here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it makes him maybe find something else to do.
Green showing you some real attitude on that throwback.
Here's Goodwin. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
In this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Thank you.
Here's Moody. He gets it to fall.
Yeah, I'll subscribe to you in a bit.
Lakers leading by 8. Goodwin feeling it out.
Just give me a second.
1 second left. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside. That's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
What's your channel's name?
Welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition, Christmas Day basketball, here on 2K Sports. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Stephen Curry's out there with the Beast, and it's Green, and there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Kuminga in at the small forward. That's the Warriors' foul. And eventually, every player GA has to grapple with age, realizing he lost a step or two against the young fella. And sometimes it's a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Olson. David.
Oh, you know what? Do it like this.
Doncic makes amazing shots in the game. You should see his trip shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind. It's one to watch.
That is big time.
There you go, dude.
No mercy at all.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Wise move to call timeout there. They need to settle down.
Dang, we're down by 10.
Jonathan Kuminga comes in for heel, and it's the Beast in for Brandon Podziemski. The Lakers also with the sub. Dorian Finney-Smith checked in for Vanderbilt. Now the free throw is good, now leading by one. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. So for the Lakers right now, you got Luka Doncic. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with James. Then it's Jackson Hayes. And it's Vincent in at the shooting guard position. Lock at 6. Here with the point line, and it's Doncic. Again, Los Angeles.
Well, I think this is exactly what the coaching staff wants from Doncic, guys. I mean, being aggressive and committed to scoring the ball, looking for a shot.
The Beast passes to Curry. To the Beast. Shot from the top of the key. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 6 assists on the night.
You've got to give him a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them. And we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
Now here's Hayes. Tight defense out. Ball's not loose. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Post just got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Payton passes to the Beast. There's Kuminga. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
The Warriors making a switch now. Green's checked in. Goodwin's checked in for Los Angeles. Kuminga against LeBron. It's rebounded by Kuminga. The Warriors leading by 3. This is it to the Beast. Elbow shot. Lakers with the rebound. Turns outside. Doncic outside. The Lakers moving the ball around. We have a nice open look.
So good to see him for Doncic able to set up his open teammates.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Adjustments are a part of the game. The coaching
Ooh, we're tied now.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this.
And now let's take a look at the new balance. Player of the game, Luka Doncic.
He just came out and really took over the game.
I got this last night.
Due to how aggressive he was attacking the defense off the dribble. They had no answer for him, and he knew it.
Butler, he's checked in for Gary Payton. Hachimura is checked in for the Lakers. Basket good. A bit under 3.5 minutes of last here in the fourth. Looking to end next Once again, it's rebounded by Golden State. Kuminga's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. The Beast get hit.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Patrick finds Goodwin. Outside, James. Green with the rebound.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And it's to the
Important that Hachimura continues to make an impact on the defensive end. Terrific block right there.
Gets the 3 to fall.
Curry is a guy you can trust to get it done when it needs to be done.
Timeout call the Lakers. They're trailing by 5. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that is checked in for James. And now we've got some time to check in the sideline. You got yours, T.A.
Hey guys, J.J. Redick's message to this team is simple. He told them to pick up the pace. He said, if we're going to win, we have to seize this moment and act fast. He said, go all out, go home.
Thanks so much, David. And again, the Lakers, no good. And now they're inside the foul attention. So Curry will bring it up to the Warriors. So they foul attention.
Second personal foul. At the line from James.
Good on the first, and then Andrews is going to lead to 6. And the second free throw, no good. It's just right there.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
To the paint. And now they trail by just 4.
He can be counted on in the clutch. Connect with the big time score.
And now intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would like to foul something different.
They really have another options, man. I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Perfectly done at the strike there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're behind by 6. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the wing right side. Hachimura is rebounded by Kuminga. And that's an intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Team is in with the penalty.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Number 12, taking 2 shots.
And he ends up missing both free throws. So the Warriors get them in here. They didn't leave it easy on themselves or their fans, but only had everyone says.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on. But let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-it-ness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg,
Alright guys, that's gonna be it for now. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.